Alright, take two.
Alright, so welcome to my shot-by-shot assignment. I'm going to be talking about a few parts of the scenes of El Dorado, the trail that we blaze. I'm going to be dissecting it into lighting, color, angles of shots, and more characteristics. So in the beginning, they first are introduced to the jungle. They're like, okay, let's go into it. And that's when, like, it pans down from like the jungle onto them, and that's where like you really see all the colors. How this green and purple, and it's not the most brightest scene, I guess, yet, because they're in a dense jungle. And so they're just showing all like the plant life and even the animal life when like he like cuts the vine from the snake going onto the armadillo. I think the best angle of shot in this part of the scene is when Miguel is riding the horse and you just see him like from the back, and I just really like that because it's like you're seeing it from first person point of view as you're going through the jungle. Throughout the whole entire scene, it's basically a music video because it's introducing what they're getting into. They're going into the jungle. They're trying to find their way through this jungle to find the City of Gold, and you hear like the audible voices from Miguel to do. And the whole entire shot of the scenes is like quick clips of like them going through the jungle and figuring out what exactly is in the jungle. Another part that I really like is when the camera, the shot is just still, and you just see like different clips of like maybe Tulio popping up over here behind this root, and then Miguel popping up behind like a tree, and they're just trying to figure out like where they're supposed to go. And how they edited it, there's always somebody somewhere. So Miguel might pop up here, Tulio might come up here, and then he might pop up somewhere else, and then he might pop up somebody else, and the horse might pop somewhere else. It's always very consistent. You always see somebody there. It's never like, oh, pop here, move here, pop here. It's always like boom, 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 beep, beep, boom, beep, beep, boom. Each time somebody changes position, whether it's the horse, Miguel, or Tulio, it goes with the guitar strings, the plucks of the song. And the colors in that is just mostly you really see the prominent of the tree trunks and how the lines all go together, and how this jungle is just massive because of all the huge plant life that there is. And with the lighting, I think it's really great because if you focus on the center of the trunks, it's darker, and the further you go from the trunk, it gets brighter. The last part I'm going to be talking about is when Tulio finally understands, like, oh, we're actually going to El Dorado. It's when the camera, in a sense, travels upriver, and you see a stone structure in the image of a woman as a waterfall, and that's when Miguel takes the map, and he's like, oh, we're actually in the right direction. I actually know where we're going because this lines up, and he finally understands it. The shot, I really like it because how it's going upriver, and it shows like the whole jungle, and in the back, it's light. You see the sunlight, you see the open sky. But then where they are, it's still darker where the trees are because obviously the sun can't go through the trees. And the editing style is really great in this one because when Miguel takes the map, you see the map, the stone structure of a woman, and then he moves the map and you see the stone structure of the woman in real life. And that's just special. And he's like, oh man, we're definitely going this. That's where he opens his eyes. He's like, oh yeah, we're definitely going the right way. And it goes really well with the sound because in the song it says that we're part of some choice of grand design, and then you see a grand design of stone, the woman, the waterfall. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to record at the lunch tables, but my scene of the movie represents formalism because it is very visual and it's not real. It doesn't contrast with the real world. So it's very visual and very colorful. Alright guys, that was my shot-by-shot assignment. We'll see you back for my next assignment too. Thanks to Mark. It's the one behind the...
Follow me at MarkCTV.
There's one behind the start and
link
pause
on the
recording. We'll see you later.